in 2012 by a brother and sister, Derek and Melanie. They're amazing people. I think the elites here have all got to meet them. Almost all of us have got to meet them. And their main goal with starting this company was to fund a retreat to help women who were sexually abused as children go to this retreat for free, and they get to start their healing journey. They have therapy, they have like art classes, they do yoga, they have all sorts of, they have a 5-star chef there. Like, it's not an inexpensive thing, okay? But that was their journey, that was their goal, that was their dream. And so they've been able to do it. We actually are opening a second location in the US, which is amazing. We're all very excited about that. So there's one in Utah, and there will be one in Georgia, I believe, is the second one. And there are plans to open open Haven retreats in all 13 countries that we are currently launched in. So really, really amazing people. So to help fund this retreat, they started a company. They didn't know what they were going to sell, but they knew what they wanted that money to go toward. And they ended up, after a couple different other things, landing on really amazing high quality cosmetics. And instead of hiring like models and paying for commercials and opening stores, they use regular people like me, like the presenter that invited you here. They use us to show off their makeup. People order it from our website, and then we get commission, okay? So it's like a win-win for everybody, really. And this business is truly for anyone, you guys. If you live in a small town, guess what? You have Facebook, right? So you have the entire world at your fingertips. So we are a social media-based company, okay? I think there are very few of us here who are with Younique who were good at makeup when we started. I'm still not great. But if I could have done this 3 years ago, I'd have blown my own mind. But we get better, okay? Because we really are practicing. The high quality makeup makes a difference, and you learn a lot from the other Younique people that you get to know through the team. If you're working, guess what? I still have a full-time day job, guys. It's gonna be okay. You will find the time if you want to find the time. Okay, so if you are working, if you're a single mom, if you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever your situation is, I promise you there's someone on the team who has that same situation, and they're making it work. Okay, they're making it work. So you can too. If you have a desire for more in your life, okay, you want more money, more time, more freedom, more confidence, more happiness, more passion, something to be excited about. This is it, okay? We found it, and now you're finding it. This is also kind of a perfect, amazing, perfect storm of time to join for 2 reasons. Number one, we just started earning points for the cruise, okay? So every year there's an incentive trip that we can earn points toward. This year is a cruise to the Bahamas that will be happening in January. We just started earning points. So if you join like now, plenty of time to make up those points, you guys. Okay, so you can be cruising with us in the Bahamas in January. The second reason that this is the perfect storm, amazing time, is I don't know if you have heard, but we're launching a brand new item, okay? It's called 4D mascara. It's gonna change the world, but the only way you can get it right now is in the presenter kit, which is like amazing for you guys, but like breaking all of our hearts who are already presenters because we want it so bad and we can't have it yet. But you guys can, so that's super cool. So that is literally the only way you can get it right now. Join. No pressure. So you're gonna hear from me tonight and some of the other elite leaders on my team. If you relate to us, if you can see yourself doing this with us, if you're inspired to change your life, contact the presenter who invited you to this Zoom call, okay? And they will get you registered on our team, okay? Okay, so a little intro from me. My name is Jessica. I'm a top 1% leader with Younique and the leader of this team of people here. I joined Younique 3 years ago, and my life has completely changed, you guys. So I was in corporate America. I still am in corporate America, but I just got into corporate America in 2010. I got my very first adult grown-up job. I was still finishing grad school at the time, so it was kind of a balancing act of work and school. If you had a full-time job and you were in school, I think you kind of know where I'm going with this. It was a little rough. It was a little rough. But it was kind of a dream come true for me in a very weird way. When I was a kid, I'm like super nerdy, you guys. When I was a kid, I asked for a cubicle for Christmas. Never got it, but then I finally got a day job where I got a cubicle, and it was like all my dreams came true. I swear to God, you can ask my mom. This is no joke, you guys. I asked for a cubicle for Christmas. So I pretty much checked off a life goal at the age of like 23. It was awesome. And after a while, so my day job, literally my title is analyst. It's a super analytical job, math, like writing code for things. Like I have to think very hard when I'm there during the day. And I kind of realized that I had this creative side and I needed to find an outlet for it, some way to be creative still. So I was thinking about an Etsy shop, but I was like, I have no idea how that works. Also, what can I make that people will buy? Like I'm creative, but I'm not like super crafty good. So I was like, what could I even do? But it was like the only thing that could come to my mind. So I'm thinking like, how am I gonna find some other way? Like, first of all, who doesn't love extra money? Second of all, I want to be creative. And lo and behold, fate intervened. And across my Facebook news feed comes this chick putting on her makeup in a video on Facebook. And I was like, what is happening here? And so I clicked her video. I did not know this stranger. Okay, I did not know her at all. We have like a mutual friend, which I think is how she popped up on my Facebook. But I clicked her video and I was like, well, that's weird. And so I messaged her, which was super out of character for me. I was like a negative person. Like I didn't want any new friends. I had a private Facebook. I would go through and just like delete people, like didn't care. It wasn't me to reach out to a stranger and be like, oh my God, I saw your video. It was super cute. But something made me do it. Okay. And to this day, I don't really know why I did it, but I'm really glad I did. So I messaged her. Turns out she was with Younique, which I had used 2 products ever in my life of Younique, the brow pencil, which I still use to this day and I'm obsessed with, and the primer, which I also still use to this day. But those are, other than that, I had no idea what they had. I didn't know that you could like make a business out of it really. So I messaged her, we talked, and then I eventually I was like, that's it. And I just joined her team. And it was very bizarre, but I did it. And I really haven't looked back, you guys. So, like I said, I'm still at my day job. This is going to sound really bad, but the longer I'm there, like I like it less and less. Like when I first started, it was like dream come true, cubicle. Yeah. And now it's like there's the politics. Okay. It's a whole deal. I get like a 2% raise every year if I'm lucky, unless I get a promotion, but I'm literally at the top of my chain. So there's nowhere for me to go. So like, this is it. I get maybe 2% a year for however long I end up there. There's a real lack of transparency. It's very like shielded. Like not everyone knows everything. Like it's so weird. I get no reward for training other people to be awesome at their job, which is kind of a bummer because I'm pretty good at it. And so the longer I'm there, the more I'm like, okay, I think Younique is where I want to be. Younique is what I want to do. I want to quit that dang job and I want to do Younique. So it's weird because I wasn't unhappy before I joined. I wasn't into makeup. Okay. I wasn't broke, but we were living paycheck to paycheck. Me and my husband both have full-time jobs, but we were still like, how do we not have any money? Like it made no sense. Like, how do we not have money? And I was just getting a little sick of it. I wasn't really passionate about anything in my life. You know, the amazingness of having a cubicle kind of wore off pretty quickly. And then it was just like going to work every day. And I had no confidence. Okay. This person and that person, you would not, I mean, you might recognize physically, but very, very different on the inside and up here. I now have, like I mentioned, that vacation to look forward to every year. We can earn that vacation. I earn extra money every month. I've gained a massive amounts of self-confidence that I don't even understand how that got there. I am actually pregnant with my first child, so that's very exciting. And having Younique, like if I would have gotten pregnant like 3 years ago, I would have been freaking out. I'm still freaking out, but that's okay for different reasons. So Younique is actually allowed, because of Younique, I'm taking an extra month of unpaid maternity leave, which is super amazing. And it is entirely possible, once we run the numbers, that my husband's going to be able to quit his job and stay home with the kid. Instead of us having to take on extra jobs in order to pay for a child, we are actually able to drop a job to pay for the child. So it's kind of amazing. This business has really changed my life in ways that I never expected it to, in ways that I never thought possible. A lot of people may just see it as a makeup business, but it really is so much more than that. It has given me freedom, purpose, and a life to look forward to. So that's my story. I have no idea who's next, but Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, your turn.
Okay, here we go. I got it now. Hi guys, my name is Stephanie Frederick. I am in Elite Orange Status Presenter, which is 2 from the top. I don't know percentage. Anyway, regardless. 1, 2, I don't know, whatever. But so, okay, and before Younique, I was like Jessica. I had no idea how to wear makeup. I was a tomboy in reality. And I literally had no clue whatsoever how to wear makeup, period. I probably still don't to this day. I just wing it. But when so basically, I'm one of those people who I love to help people. And so growing up, that's what I did all the time. I was helping people, helping my family, never put myself first in anything. I come from a parent who struggled with an addiction, which was very hard to handle when I had 2 younger brothers that I had to help raise. And so financially we struggled as well growing up. And so when I always, just I lost and I got married to my husband, and we have 3 beautiful children. We have 3 boys, and so my life is crazy. I stay at home with them, but I am constantly on the go. It's never ending. And so I was I just basically lost myself, point blank. I never knew who I was individually. I was always helping everybody else, putting myself last in everything. And as a mom, we tend to do that a lot because, obviously our kids come first and our families come first. But, I was just going through the motions every single day. I wasn't whatever, and it got to a point where I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do anything at all. And I had to find something, that I could love to do. And so crochet came along, and I've known how to do that for a long time, but it still wasn't working. And then next thing I know, lo and behold, via crochet, this crazy, girl approached me, Jessica South, about this incredible opportunity and makeup. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know anything about makeup. And so not just that, but I can't afford, the kit. I can't sell anything. That's just not me. So I did a class with her. I learned a lot from the class, and she was just like, Stephanie, I just think you'd be good with this. And I'm like, oh. So I did my research. I found out about the Younique Foundation, and found out Jessica told you guys about that. And both my mom and my grandmother were abused as children. And so that was really close to my heart. And so when I found that out about the company and a bunch of other things, I, really became interested. And I was like, well, you know what? If I join, I can just get this crazy kit, and, it's an awesome deal if it doesn't work. So financially, I couldn't get it. I literally went around my house and found things that I don't wear, or that I've grown out of, or that my kids don't use anymore. I sold a lot of that stuff on like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I even crocheted some stuff and sold those. Got my money for my kit, and very quickly. And, I joined under Jessica, and with the training that we have, it was absolutely crazy to me. Very nerve-wracking because I'm normally shy. I didn't have any confidence whatsoever because, like I said, I didn't know who I was individually. And so I've been doing this now for 2.5 years, and the craziness of this insane thing is I did not like going and living day by day. I just didn't like it. And then, like I said, I didn't realize who I was. My husband makes good money, but so it was just the factor of myself personally, my confidence. And so once I joined, I found that over time, I started to find myself. I started to find my passion, what drives me, you know, and I have a lot of fun with this, you know, just being able to just have a blast, just doing whatever the heck you want to do with makeup and everything and talking to people, you know, I just talking to people, and allowing them to feel better about themselves and having so much fun with makeup. And the girls on my team, I have a team of over 300 women now, and to know that, see all these girls, I'm a helper, just so you guys know, all these girls that are on here know this, but I now know that me and my husband have bought a brand new car. I've never had a brand new car before, but because of Younique, I've been able to see myself now being able to get to a point where before too long, we're now looking at having a fourth child, possibly wanting to have another one. I didn't tell you guys that. Hi! But I'm not pregnant. Don't freak out on me. I'm not pregnant. Don't freak out. Sorry. Anyway, we're thinking about it, but it's because of Younique. Okay, you guys, it's because of Younique, and financially we can afford it. And it's one of these things where you never really know what you're capable of until you get to that point. You never really know what you're capable of until you actually push yourself beyond these boundaries. I have done things that I have never thought I would do before. I never thought I was a leader. I never thought that I could deal with my crazy boys in life and do something like this, or let alone let it be makeup. And I know their faces are killing me, Jessica. Anyway, but it's one of these things, you guys, and I'm almost done. But, you know, I've found so many friends within this business, you know, and these elite girls right here and Jessica are some of the closest friends that I've ever had in this journey. And some of the closest friends I've ever had. And, you know, to know that these girls have your back and you can go to them regardless of what it's about, you know, and they're here to cheer you on. And just to think that some crazy, simple little makeup business did this is mind-blowing to me. So now that I freaked everybody out, go ahead, Tammy or Jennifer.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tammy. I am an Elite Green Status presenter, and I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now, and I love it. Just to give you a little bit about my background, I'm going to be 47, hello, soon. So, like, you know, I just wanted you to know my age, because I'm not sure who all is watching this, but I mean, you don't have to be like, you know, 20. You know, you can do this and be successful at it, even if you're my age. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be 47, and my background is, ever since I could work, you know, ever since I've been able to work, you know, working age, out of school, 18, I've always worked with elderly people. I love me some old people. I love them. But like, I've always been like a certified nursing assistant. And then like the last 18 years of my career, I've been activities director of a nursing home and a personal care home and an adult daycare. So that was my background, you know, was taking care of people, you know. And also part of my background is I'm married, and I suffered from infertility. You know, I was one of those people that I just did not produce any eggs, you know, and it was told to me that I would probably never have children. And that really bothered me. That really bothered me a lot. You know, that's something that, you know, I always wanted. And my husband and I decided to go the route of not taking medication for that. But anyway, we don't have to get into all that. But you know, I suffered from that. So you know, that's a little bit about my background. So just knowing all that, you know, my sister Diane, she had a little online Younique beauty bash, and you know, Miss Jessica South, she was the presenter that did the party, and so her and I connected a little bit, and I didn't really know the ins and outs of Younique. I just knew that like years ago, whenever the 3D fiber lash mascara first come out, I tried it, and it was okay. I really wasn't. I don't think I was doing it right back then, But anyway, that's how I was introduced to it a long time ago. But then Jessica South came in my life, and she had introduced me to the presenter's kit, and I was like thinking, that's a really good deal, but like my husband and I, we were living paycheck by paycheck too, and but I wanted to treat myself because it was such a good deal. I really just wanted it for the makeup. So anyway, she had introduced me to this kit, and like that night when she told me about it, I didn't give her an answer yet or anything. I know I didn't really have it was $99 at the time. I didn't have the money for it. So I just felt like this was something that I needed to do for me. I needed to do this for me. I needed to, just like someone said earlier, as a mom, you don't really do that much for yourself, but I wanted that. I wanted that kit of makeup. So me being, a saver of some things, I went through my old jewelry boxes, and I found like all these, like, I don't know why, but like anytime, like in my whole life, if I would break a gold chain or a gold bracelet, I wouldn't throw it away. I don't want to throw away no gold, I'd stick it in my old jewelry box. So I went through all my old jewelry boxes, and I found all these little like broken pieces of gold and charms from like 1990. I'm not gonna wear no Mercedes Benz gold charm anymore. What the heck? So so anyway, it's like a handful of gold. So the next day I went to a local jeweler. I got like almost $600, no joke, for like a handful of scrap. A handful of scrap. Like that was just like, so the next day I told, Jessica messaged me, she followed up with me, and I said, well, I would like to get that kit of makeup, but what's in it for you? Because like she had told me before that she doesn't get any commission on it. And so I was like, well, what's the catch? And she said, nothing, you can do what you want with it. You can do this or you can do that, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get it. So I got it, and I was just going to just have it for the makeup. I didn't know anything about selling anything. I took care of people, and oh, sorry, let me back up a little bit. Almost 9 years ago, I had a little girl. Sorry about that. Forgot about that part. So yeah, a little miracle happened, and I had my daughter. I have a daughter named Winter. And anyway, all right. So 2 years ago, I joined Younique. I got that kit, and I just got it for the makeup. And then I saw, because like Jessica put me in these team groups, and like I saw like what this business was doing for people, and I thought, oh my gosh, you know what? This is my in to not miss anything with my daughter, because it just killed me having to go back to work. Killed me to go to work after I had her, because it was so hard for me to have her. I didn't want to miss anything, and it just killed me having to go to work. I cried every day driving to work. I wanted to be that mom to get her up for school. I wanted to be that mom to walk her to school. I wanted to be the mom after school doing her homework with her. I don't want to have to worry about, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to work on Christmas? Who's gonna wrap the presents? All that stuff. So I decided to run with it, and you know what? 13 months in, I got promoted to an elite green status, and that allowed me to quit my job. I mean, everyone's finances are different, and from what my husband was making and what I was making, and then what I was making with Younique, it kind of equaled out, and I was able to quit my job. So hello, I was so excited, and for over a year now, I've been staying at home. I'm that mom now that, so that was my solution. My solution was, joining Younique, and just, I was able to do that. I was able to be at home. I'm home all the time now for her, and that just means the world to me. So what my future is looking like now, my goal is to really, work this business even more and retire my husband. That is what my future looks like. My future looks like my husband being home with us. We get to have more family time. He gets to enjoy it too, you know. So that is one of the things that Younique has done for me. It also boosted up my confidence. I mean, I haven't always been this confident, okay? No. But I feel really beautiful since I've joined. All right, that's me.
Thank you, Tammy. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my story. My name is Jennifer. I am an elite green status presenter with Younique. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, my background. And so when I'm going to kind of go as fast as I can because I don't want to draw too far into it. But when I was the mere age of 16, I conceived a baby. And it's like babies having babies. I was young. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was scared. But I always made really good grades in school. And my plan was to, get enough college credits to, go to college for architectural engineer and interior design. And when I became pregnant, somehow or another, my dad talked me into dropping out of high school. I really looked up to him a lot. He was a smart man. I thought it was the best decision I could do. And so I was supposed to graduate semester my senior year, and I dropped out in April my junior year, which if I would have just stayed in and finished, that would have been, no big deal. I would have done everything. I would have graduated, but I didn't. I dropped out to be a mom. I was heartbroken. I was scared. I was excited, because I had these big dreams, and they all kind of changed very, very fast. So I became a mother, and I started studying really hard for my GED, and I wanted to get that full-blown scholarship through my GED so I could continue on with my dream to go to college and become everything I wanted to be. I took my GED. I was like 50 points shy of a full-blown scholarship. And I thought that was it. I thought that was my last chance. That was it. I was never going to be anybody. I was going to work these dead-end jobs the rest of my life, serving tables, bartending, whatever it was, living paycheck to paycheck my entire life until, I was 60 and I was retiring, and not even with enough money, because these kind of jobs don't have a retirement plan. They don't have things like that. And so I just kind of said to myself, like, this is my life. This is how it's going to be. This is my bed. I made it. I'm going to lay in it. This is it for me. And then, and then Stephanie came around and, I'm telling you, like, I even tell her every day, like, she is my guardian angel. She is my savior. Because now, I found Younique. I joined. I didn't even have the money. I used my last $100 from my paycheck. I think it was barely even $100 that I got out of a paycheck. And I sacrificed bills. I remember I said, I'm not paying that electric bill today. I'm getting this dang kit is what I did. And maybe I got some assistance, some utility assistance or something to help me along the way, but I got that dang kit. And then I got into the community, and I saw, one of the top leaders post her monthly paycheck in the group and just said, look at this. And I said, I'm looking at that. And I said, and you make that in a month? And she's like, yep. And you can too. And I said, I'm in. I'm going for this. I am doing the dang thing. I am not stopping. Nobody is going to tell me no. And now I'm able, 10 months in, I'll be with Younique. I just hit my 2-year anniversary, you guys. 10 months in, though, after I started, I was able to quit my job. I was able to stay home with my babies. And I make more now than I did serving tables, bartending, any of these side jobs I had, fast food, anything like that, that I was the only thing I was qualified for. And it's been like so amazing. It's been like the best 2 years of my life. I've had so much fun. I've met some amazing women along the way. You guys, like, the only way, I mean, I can't even fathom my life now without it. Like, my future looks so bright now. Like, I'm going to be able to give my kids college now. I'm going to be able to, well, we just bought a house that, you know, we just bought our first house. I'm going to be able to put my kids in college. You know, it's like, and I have 4 kids, by the way. It's just been an amazing journey, an amazing whirlwind of a ride. And I really, I don't know what I would have ever done without it. Like, I can't believe that was my life now. Like, back then, you know, like, I just seriously, I can't believe it. So I really hope you guys, you know, really kind of think about, you know, what your future looks like and what, you know, this could possibly do for you. And I'm sorry, my dog is walking around. We have hardwood floor. About what this could do for you, potentially do for you, you guys, because it has done so much for me and my family. When before, you know, my kids wanted to go to the fair because it came into town or whatnot, I couldn't afford that back then. I could not afford that. I couldn't afford the things they asked for at the store. And you guys know, if you have kids, they ask for everything every time you go in there. And I couldn't, you know, every time I hated saying no. I hated saying I can't. And I really hope that, you know, if you do decide to do this with us, that, you know, it's, I mean, I just got to say, it's going to be amazing no matter what. I mean, you've got to have some faith in yourself and really just give yourself a shot. You know, we all deserve that. But what I do have now, what I want to go into, and I think what Jessica did in the beginning was a few of the frequently asked questions, but I actually have a few more that I wanted to go over. So some questions that you may have, and if you have any that you're thinking about that I may not go over, feel free to pop them in the chat, and we're going to have like an open Q&A here in just about a couple minutes. So go ahead and pop those in the chat if you have any questions. So how much does it cost to get started with Younique? And you always want to contact the presenter that invited you to this Zoom call, okay? But we have 2 business builder kits. And one is a $99 kit that comes with less, but we also have a premium kit that is $199, and it's incredible. So it allows you to get instant earnings before you even get it. You could start earning today. You could start earning today. It sets you up for success right away. It's over $363 worth of product for only $199. So after so what it does is it comes with, you're going to get like, I think it's 5 Epic mascaras in the $199 premium kit, maybe 4 Epic mascaras. And then the 4D, the brand new 4D, oh my gosh. And you guys you're going to be able to get that before even we can get it, which is so crazy. Like, I am so jelly. I don't even know what's going on. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But whose ever team you decide to jump on, we are going to help you. The 4 mascaras, 1 for you, and then the other 3, or even 4 if you want, you can sell instantly that day, and we're going to show you how. So that's $100 back into your pocket. So really, it's like only like 80 some dollars to join, which is insane crazy. So there's no other fees ever. Your investment includes a full kit of products valued at well over the cost, over $363 worth, including the products to sell to make your own investment back immediately. We also offer 0% interest financing from PayPal now. That's new. That's new. So if you're wondering about that, please ask your presenter. Okay, she's in her kennel now. That was driving me crazy. How much money can I make? Okay, you guys, I know everybody's wondering, how much money can you make? The sky is the limit. Just like we've talked about, you can replace a full-time income or more, or simply put, just grab the kit for your own discount and your own products. You collect commission within 3 hours of every sale that you make, and the level of involvement is totally up to you. It would be your business. You can run it how you want to run it. Do you have to keep stock? Nope. Our company does all the shipping, and you never are required to purchase anything. And is there an auto ship? Nope. Is there a website fee? Nope. There's like literally no other fees ever. Do you have to do home parties? No, you don't have to do home parties. Some people like home parties, but if that's not your thing, you don't have to. It's a social media based business. And I've built a huge business just on Facebook, nothing else. I just use Facebook for my business. It allows you to work anywhere you have a phone or computer. I started my business just on my iPhone, you guys. It's like so easy. However, if you choose to do parties, like I said, that's up to you. Travel is not required, but we do have multiple opportunities for training across like the country throughout the year. It's not required that you go, but it's an amazing opportunity to meet each other, like other people on the team, and learn from other top earners. Do you need to be good at makeup? No. I absolutely was not. I mean, I still am learning, but I've learned a lot. But oh my gosh, I couldn't even contour for the life of me. Like, I didn't know anything about makeup when I first started. So you don't need to know anything about makeup to get going. Is there a minimum? So there is a $125 for every 3 rolling months to stay active. That includes your own purchases, with an additional 3-month grace period to reactivate. It's literally so easy and so generous. Really, if you think about it, that's like 5 epic mascaras every 3 months. It's super, super, super easy. That's like, yeah, so easy to do that. And we're going to show you how. You're going to have that training and the support that you need behind it. What other perks are there? Oh my gosh, so many. Cash bonuses, free product, car bonuses, multiple trips, like incentives that we have yearly. You get free makeup on your birthday, each year, and the ability to double dip and collect party rewards in addition to your commission. So not only will you be getting paid for your sales, but once you start a party link for yourself and put these sales into that party link, you're going to earn free makeup back. So we start this business to make money, not to spend money. So and they know how hard we work, and they love and appreciate us. So the things we do for them and for ourselves, we're getting paid and also getting free makeup. Okay, so that's like crazy amazing. So by joining somebody, the person that invited you to this Zoom, pause or get in your kennel, please. By joining whoever it was that brought you to this Zoom, you will have access to the best training possible. We have an amazing training document, okay? And it's proven for success, okay? I've seen it happen numerous times. People jump in not knowing a thing about anything, and they start with that training document, and they just start flying. It happens. The Smart Mouse Stunners, led by Jessica South, is a purple status team, okay, and that's one stop from the top. She's been doing this for 3 years, and you know, you're going to have all of us elites to help you as well. So let me see if there are any questions in the chats that you guys maybe we're curious about. Some of the stories are amazing and so excited to start. That is excited. Ashley, I'm excited for you. That's how Facebook. Oh, Jessica, who's got questions? So nobody has any questions at this time? That's okay. That's okay. So our team, I know a lot of times, like I know myself, I didn't have the money to get started, and I used the money that I probably shouldn't had to get started. And I'm not saying you should do that by any means, but our team has actually put together a list of ways to, you know, help you earn the money. I know Tammy was talking about selling her scrap jewelry, which is an amazing idea. I would have never thought about that. But some other ways, and these are just a few, but I don't know if you have like Uber in your area, but you can sign up for Uber. I don't know all the details on that, but it's just an idea. And another one is mowing lawns. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind getting out there to mow lawns for extra money. I guess you can start a PayPal money pot and ask your friends to help you start your own business, you guys, for the support. But those are just a few. And if you ever want to brainstorm with the presenter that invited you to this Zoom, just let her know, and she would be happy to brainstorm with you, because there are several ways, you guys, to earn this money for you to get started, because you guys are all worthy and you guys all deserve this. So unless anybody else has anything to say, I think we are just about finished here. All right then, you guys, thank you all so much for coming to this Zoom. You guys are amazing, and we hope to see you all soon. Love
yeah,
you
and if you guys have any additional questions, if you come up with any, just contact the presenter who added you. I'm sure they would love to answer your questions. I think a lot of us had a million when we decided to join, so yeah. You are right at home if you have a bunch of questions. So thank you guys again so much for being here. We hope to see you in the team page soon. Bye, guys.